What's going on, guys? And we are back with another video, match preview, Bournemouth against Man United. This is the last game before the international break, and we need to win it, man. You know, we're still chasing Champions League football, we're chasing top four, and we need to solidify our place in that top four with a win against Bournemouth. Because you don't want to go into the international break on the back of a loss. Like, it sucks, innit? And after the international break, we don't play again for another 3 weeks. So, yeah, man, you want to go into that break on the back of a win. And we're playing Bournemouth. I find this team incredibly annoying. Like, we don't have a good record against these guys. We haven't beaten them since 2023. So that's 3 years, 5 games, and we haven't won. Obviously, we drew against them last time. We had that high-scoring game, 4-4. And one thing about Bournemouth is they have a goal. You know, any team they play, like, they're attacking. And one thing about them is I'm actually going to be at the game. I'm working there, so that's good for me. They've got a small pitch. I feel like that small pitch, like, is a disadvantage, like, for other teams. Like, especially teams like us that's used to playing on big pitches. So I think that's a challenge, and they always do well against us. Like, we haven't won against Iraola since he's come to the Premier League. So that's something we need to address, man. I think beating Bournemouth would put us in the we are in the driving seat for top four, but it'll pretty much guarantee us like a place in the Champions League. Or not mathematically, but it's like you wouldn't see us like not getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're like 5 wins away from doing it. So yeah, we need to win this game, man. Seriously. Like I said, they're an annoying team. We don't do well against them. Iraola has our number. I think it's going to be a hard game. Like, a lot of fans think, yeah, we're going to smoke them easy. I understand that, but this is Bournemouth, innit? We don't do well against them, and that small pitch that they play on, that it's gonna make it tough. But we should be confident. We're coming off the back of a good win against Aston Villa. We're on good form, with the most informed team in the Premier League. I do believe we can win, mainly because we're on good form, and players I want to mention is Bournemouth and Konya. If you go back to Cunha's time at Wolves and then Bournemouth's time at Brentford, they've got a good record against Bournemouth. Like, these type of teams, this is where Mbeumo and Konya are there to help us. Like, the last game against Aston Villa, I spoke about Konya having a good record against Aston Villa, and he scored. Yeah, we played Bournemouth. This is why we signed those two players, like, for games like this. So hopefully they can step up. I hope Carrick sticks with the same team, you know, as well as Sesko's doing, like, scoring goals. I don't think he should start every game. I think with this game, it would make sense to go with a front three of Mbeumo, Ahmad and Konya, because Bournemouth, this game might actually suit us because they like to play on the front foot. They like to, playing against them is always end-to-end. They play a high line, and with Mbeumo's pace, we could use that to our advantage with that high line. Yeah, Ahmad needs to start, man, because in the games he didn't start, like Palace and Newcastle, it felt like was missing something. And Ahmad adds so much to the team outside of GA. You know, his work rate, in build-up as well. He's a very good ball carrier. Sometimes you'll see Ahmad dropping a bit deep to receive the ball. So just stuff like that, you know, helps us with Ahmad in the team. And he's long overdue got a goal, man. He came close against Villa. Martinez made a good save, and hopefully he can get a goal against Bournemouth, man, ahead of the international break. He's on 2 goals all season. You know, by Ahmad's standards, that's not good, but I am happy with his performances because he is contributing outside of GA. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw how much we missed him when he didn't start against Crystal Palace and Newcastle. So he's an important player for us. Um, yeah, man. Bruno's 5 goals away from breaking the assist record. He's not going to break it in this game, but you'd like to, hopefully he can get an assist. And yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Bournemouth are a good team. They've got talented players on their side. Obviously, Semenyo's not there. One player that scores, that's problem. But they've got that Ryan kid who's been doing well. Ivan Nilsson, handful of a striker. He's going to be a test for someone like Iraola. Because I feel like Iraola, he finds it hard against big physical strikers. You know what I'm saying? He did well against Ollie Watkins. He does well against like strikers with pace, but big strikers, those are the more challenging ones. So it's going to be interesting to see. And we need to be on it, man, because this Bournemouth team, like, they never stop. They're relentless. You know what I'm saying? We saw it in our last game against them. Like, they never stop playing. They never stop running. They love playing against us. So we're gonna have to be up for this game. We can't be complacent. It'll be great, man, to go into the international break on the back of a win. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be easy because we haven't got a good record against Bournemouth. And playing at that stadium is tough. Now, Bournemouth, they're not a team that they barely get battered. You know what I'm saying? They're on good form as well. I think they're unbeaten in 10 games. Yeah. So it'll be difficult, man. But I'm confident we could get the win ahead of the international break. So, yeah. Hopefully, man. I'll be there. And yeah, man, we just need to get the win. You know what I'm saying? And that's my match preview for the Bournemouth game. Thank you to everybody watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video, man. Love.